What it do, baby?
Hi.
Welcome back to the Wine Me Please podcast. It's your girl Dominique,
Shaniqua,
Candace.
We so happy that y'all here to drink and eat with us. Y'all gonna be by yourself, but
well,
y'all
we hope y'all
us.
sitting on y'all couches too.
That part.
Ooh, y'all gonna be
Watching
mad because our charcuterie today. Y'all gonna be mad. I'm sorry.
Okay, we gonna let Miss Nene tell us what we in for.
Yes, today we have a chocolate raspberry wine created by yours truly, me and my husband. A part of our actual Wine Me Please winery brand that we're in the makings of creating. Yeah, so it is 13% alcohol because y'all know we love our
We love it.
liquor,
We love to hear
right?
it. We love to hear it.
In this wine, you should, and it's super simple, you should taste notes of cherry, plum, and chocolate with some raspberries.
Oh, the chocolate.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I mean, of course, I've had it, right? I'm excited.
Got heavy-handed.
Do you need it? I'm excited for you all to taste it.
I'm excited too. I have a bottle at home, but I've just been waiting and sitting on it because I want it to like just age like for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm more excited to be able to taste it with you because it's yours.
Oh,
I'm excited for it.
That.
Yes.
Okay.
So we gonna treat this like we gonna swirl it,
Let's swirl it.
smell it.
Y'all gonna choose
I smell the
it?
chocolate already.
Ooh,
I smell
yes,
that chocolate already.
cheers. Smell it, swirl it, sip it. Put that on the shirt.
And will. Be on the lookout for our merch though, seriously.
That is really good. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the mic, but that was really good.
Ain't it though?
That is really good. I don't even like dark chocolate like that. That's really
Actually, it tastes. Everybody may not be a fan of this candy, but I am. It tastes like a Tootsie Roll.
What's percentage of this?
13%.
This will sneak up on you because it's good.
You can get that, right? It tastes a little like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. I mean, because Tootsie Roll ain't nothing but chocolate anyway.
Yeah.
So that undertone, yes.
Yeah, this is good.
Thank you.
I'm here for this. And
It
it got a bite.
Right. It's a dessert wine, so that's why
And
I paired it with the
honestly,
cheesecake.
I almost want to like dip my cheesecake in it because it does give dessert.
I'm going to dip it.
Yeah.
It gives dessert.
She gonna dip it, you gonna dip it.
I'm going to dip it.
It gives dessert. It definitely gives dessert wine.
It got a bite to it too, y'all. I can't wait for this to be at Benny's.
Girl, speaking to existence, honey.
Tell me how it is when you dipped it.
Ooh.
You dipped it.
I did a lip dip.
Well, let's all dip it. Let's see.
I ain't drowned
I
a
ain't
dip,
never
but I did a lip
dipped it.
dip. A lip dip.
I'm gonna do a little dip.
Just a tip.
Just pause.
I like that.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's a nice dip. I like this, y'all. I can't wait for this to be in stores.
That's really good.
Chocolate raspberry.
And I'm not saying that because I'm your friend. That's really
I'm
good.
not. Because I'd be like,
I don't like it.
We know.
I'd be like, it's not.
I don't even
It's
like
not
that wine,
for
but I like
me.
it.
So don't whine me, please.
I'm dead. What? A mess.
I like that.
Okay, y'all. We gotta get to the episode because the people.
And you
waiting.
can smell the alcohol too.
I
All
tried.
right, this gonna be fun.
This good. I like
tried.
this.
I tried.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
So y'all go ahead, open up y'all bottles down. Cause remember I gifted these for Christmas at one of the
Yeah.
Christmas
I ain't get one.
parties.
I ain't get one.
Well, I got an extra in the back for you. Don't
Okay,
worry about it.
I'll be ready.
You good to go. You good to go.
Okay.
Make sure you stop at Target. I got these little cheesecakes from Target.
Okay.
Go get you one.
Cause I had the recently. That's what you had last. You got something.
Yep, I got sweet. So it's 2. And we will have the Riesling on one of these episodes soon. I'm bringing it for
I
y'all.
had that one already. Yeah.
Okay. So what we talking about today, Candace? Look, she is in
Tear my
heaven over there.
cheesecake up. Well,
Okay.
you know it's Black History Month, so I know we were talking. We love music. At least me and Dominique love music.
What? I love music. Dominique don't like music.
You being sarcastic.
Don't leave me out. I ain't got looked off bad bougie.
So I
Right.
who got left off bad and bougie? I get left off. So we wanted to tie in music and Black culture and how that has influenced Black culture. And like hip hop gets it has its pros and cons, right? It has its the debate can go either way. But the influence of hip hop on culture and maybe relationships and dating and gender roles.
Yeah.
music has a lot of influence on people in general. So how do you guys think that hip hop culture in general has influenced
Hip hop.
hip hop?
Right.
Hip hop has influenced gender roles in relationships.
Oh,
That's a good question.
that is a good question.
I think we see a very wide spectrum of empowered women that we
I
haven't
was
seen
just about to say
in
that.
a while. Because
Yeah.
we've had a sprinkle, right? We had our Lil Kim's, Foxy Brown,
Mm-hmm.
Trina's, but now it's like,
Yeah.
And it's more sexually empowered women now. And as that, in terms of that in relationships, though,
the dynamics
the
have
dynamics
changed.
of that in relationships definitely has changed because women are more okay with saying what they want, demanding what they want, and being who they want.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that in certain relationships or gender roles, it's kind of flip flop now. It's kind of like, I'm not saying I wear the pants, but I definitely wear mine.
Hello.
Ew. Ooh, okay. I love that. Yes.
So yeah, I was just thinking about that when I was watching the documentary. And but on thinking about the documentary, it's a Magazine documentary. On the other hand, women being more sexualized and more demanding, it kind of, what I've seen with some men, when a woman is in a victimized situation, they don't look at them as the victim. They say, well, you brought that on yourself. You decided to dress like that. You decided to talk like that. You decided to, that was on you. That was on.
Yeah.
So I think on that case, when it comes to like gender roles and women's, taking their sexuality back,
Yeah.
now you think that I am less deserving of protection.
That
Oh
part.
yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, child.
Now I want to say nothing is new under the sun because now that we're having these conversations about Megan, something that hit my timeline, it was like honestly, I'm gonna get chewed out for this. But Britney was what Nicki thinks she was when it comes to women empowerment and the sexuality and like embracing just women empowerment and just being like wearing what you want to wear and things like that. Britney, because I think I reposted it, Britney Spears got a lot of flack when she was doing the oops, like
Oh, yeah.
teeny bop era.
Exactly.
They were like, oh, you're being provocative for young girls and thought she was a bad influence and all these other things. When women were starting to feel a little bit more empowered in their sexuality and embracing that. And again, even when we have these conversations about Megan, it's nothing new under the sun. But when you see them struggling and they're having mental despairs and all these issues, and it's like, oh, see, that's why you're you're spiraling because you're that type of woman, and that's why life is hard for you.
Right.
You don't get the same grace as if you were a modest woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it. Yeah, this ain't even a new conversation, unfortunately.
Look,
but it's like women gonna keep having to defend themselves.
Yeah,
women are gonna have to keep defending themselves and their sexuality, and them being able to just embrace their body positivity.
Yeah, no, that's true.
No, yeah, 100%. But at the same point, it's like sad. It's like confusing because you hear all these men rap about the type of freak nasty
Right.
woman that they want. And then it's like, but to hear a woman rap about her freak nastiness,
It's a problem.
It's a problem. Like,
It's okay when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
hey, you want to lead, and I say I follow the leader.
Yeah.
You rap about it, they gonna rap about it. Like, so I don't really see, and it should not at all lessen my experience as a woman.
Not
what
at all.
It is that I experience. Like,
not at all. I think the conversation of women, like, and a lot of the lyrics in that is the women enjoying pleasure, and I think that's the open conversation. Like, women are openly expressing their desire and want for pleasure too, which before it was like women just kind of show up and perform type of thing where it's like, no, I want mine too.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna waste my time if I'm not. And
if I'm not gonna get it.
Right. And so I think there's like, oh, well, what do I do with that information for those who can't show up? Because I mean, it is what it is. I like it. I think that becomes intimidating. I think that's what the big picture is very intimidating for women to own their sexuality, and for the men that can't deal with a strong personality like that, or a strong woman like that, or
She's saying it nicely for y'all.
You know what I think it is?
right? Like, I'm trying not to.
I want to be politically correct.
I think that this may be like not right or not true or is really far off, right? But I think that it's so uncommon for women to pop their ish about their sexuality that when they do pop it, you guys to know that she's telling the truth about her shit.
That part.
Men pop it so often that what you're saying is
it's a lie.
questionable.
Exactly. Everything.
And now you gotta it's likely that what she's popping, she's really gonna pop.
Right.
And what you're popping, you're really gonna not. So
That's
for her bars later. That's for her bars later. She's like,
but I think with that to kind of like shut the woman up against a man having to prove their shit.
Absolutely.
It's like, why don't I just talk down about you?
And if I shame you enough, hopefully you'll be quiet.
Exactly.
If I can make you feel
these
bad
new
about
age women,
it.
you can't shame them. They like fuck you.
I love it, and that's why I
I'm
know there's like an overall population of women who probably judge like the Sexy Reds and the Sukianas and all of them. But I'm just like, no, we need balance in the world.
I love it.
We need balance in the world
I
because
love it.
they're speaking up for every woman who feels too shameful to like embrace themselves. So this one right here, she's making balance in the world.
And I love seeing them like you said, pop your shit. Like I love seeing it because it allows that inner you, right? If you're listening to it, that inner freaking and sheets you to like have your moment and live through the lyrics. You probably not gonna go out and be
you
doing
living
all that
vicariously.
stuff. Exactly. But you get to be like, yes, this is speaking to the inner me, right? The freak nasty in me. Just like when we listen to certain rap songs, it brings out the thug in me, right? Like it's speaking, right? And I love it. And I kid y'all not, I was having this conversation with Jarvis a while back, and we was literally talking about like how the music industry is and stuff like that. And I was telling him, I'm like, I love me some Meg Thee Stallion and I love me some Glorilla, right? They both speak to two very different parts of me, right?
Yeah.
I got the ratchet freak nasty in Meg, right? And I got the thug,
right,
the hood gangster in Glorilla. And it'd be like the best of both worlds. That's why when they went on tour, I was like, I gotta go.
Amazing. Yeah,
it's the best of both worlds, right? And but taking it back to like how that shows up, like you said, there are men, there's a group of men, right, that is so intimidated by what something is being said in the song lyrics, but you're intimidated because you could never get that.
Right.
You never had a shot. That's really what the problem is. That's why you're intimidated. You ain't intimidated because like, dang, they just being too freaky. No, because when that nigga up there talking about how he fucking all them hoes and bitches and blah, 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 you was happy with that.
Right. Exactly.
It's just because you, like you said, in your nice version, you couldn't measure up to it.
Yeah.
And you
those
never
type of women are out of your
reach.
reach. Those type of women are completely out of your reach.
That part.
Exactly.
At all times.
Because if we're being honest, everybody has sex. Okay, not everybody might be a thug and whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody has sex. So it's like, why is it such a taboo conversation to like openly talk about?
I don't understand why a lot of some men still don't believe that sex should be pleasurable for women.
Both.
Which is crazy.
See the deep breath you just did?
It's crazy because it's like,
let me tell y'all a true story.
I'm listening.
About my past life.
Story time.
I was gonna say story time.
But no, I would never forget the fact that you said that just brought up this memory. I would never forget
that deep breath.
That shut up. When I was in college, I was dating this dude, right? And we getting it in or whatever. But it was just never pleasurable for me, right? You're getting everything. And I would never forget, there was one time after the fact, we was having a conversation and I was just like, I don't think sex is for the women. And he was like, he didn't know what to say. And I was like, because why you having all the fun? I'm like, you having all the, y'all know what they having. All these orgasms, all this other stuff, right? And I'm just like, what's happening? And I literally stood there. We had just got done. And I was like,
this ain't for me.
I don't think sex for the women.
Is we doing it right?
Because what is this? Eventually, it got better.
Yeah.
I think because that hurt his ego.
100%. Now he got to show
Now I
out.
got to figure it out.
Right. But I had got tired of just like whatever that was happening. All the other times before I finally spoke up.
Yeah.
Right. But you would be surprised how many times that happens. Because that wasn't the last time that happened to me.
Yeah.
Like
most women don't experience orgasms for
most women don't
times.
experience orgasm until they give it to them themselves.
Hello, that part, right? But like these niggas ain't shit, I don't care. I had another dude I was dating like years later. Almost something along those same lines. I'm like, bruh, like, can we talk about this experience we just had?
This isn't working.
Right? And this man, ego, I instantly was shocked because his words were, because I was like, I think next time maybe we should do this versus that.
Right.
And this man said,
no, seriously.
Look, and it took a lot of courage for me to even just say that because, you know,
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, hurt right? And I ain't trying to get my ass beat because you and your feelings. Because some people can't take it, right?
True.
And so, not saying he's abusive, but I don't know how he was going to react.
Yeah.
This man said, well, maybe we just not compatible. Baby, I got my shit and got about that jail.
You ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me.
You can't break somebody else's coochie. You ain't about to keep breaking mine.
I said, what you mean? You ain't did shit, but boom, boom, boom. You did nothing.
Yeah.
And to make, like, the crazy part, because remember, it took a lot of courage for me to just even say that. Before I even said that, I was texting one of my exes, like, how do I tell this man this?
That's a good friendship.
It is. Great friendship. And he literally broke it down like, you need to express it X, Y, and Z.
Transparent.
So that he knows and you get what you want. Because that was one of, aside from my husband, before I met my husband, of course, that was one of the very few people who I had been intimate with that understood, right, and knew my body and knew, like, this is what Shaniqua like. This is what we need. This is what's needed. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck. Like, how do I say this? I ain't trying to hurt. He like, fuck his ego.
But you know what? People need to be more, and you know what? If I'm gonna be completely honest, I think that's why men cheat so much. Some men cheat so much.
You don't want to learn somebody's
body.
Men
cheat so much. No, because they have an issue with communicating their wants and their needs.
That too, yeah.
And just because your ego will be hurt if I talk to you doesn't mean my ego is going to be hurt if you talk to me.
That part.
I don't even have an ego in this situation.
True.
I think that there, if it's the first time being intimate, first couple times, I think there needs to be a conference meeting after every encounter.
Absolutely.
A debrief.
A debrief, exactly.
Let's
talk about this situation because I don't want you to be sitting up there going around you unsatisfied sexually, and now you think you got to go to Big Tina over there.
Hello.
Not Big Tina.
And get it from her when all you got to do is tell me. I was about to say Big Booty Tina.
You got a big booty.
Right, but she got a big booty too, so I want to be like, what you got against big booties?
So I got a big booty, so why would I feel offended by that?
True. I'm dragging with the wagon. But no, so now he going over here simply because he did not want to communicate.
Yeah.
Like, I think that a lot of issues can be solved, especially sexual issues, by being open and communicating. It don't mean that you whack. It just means that there's room for growth.
Right, and that just didn't work for me.
Exactly. Like, and it's okay. That move didn't work, but that don't mean that all the moves ain't work. I'm just saying that this one didn't work out.
I think it took a while for women to find their voice to say that.
Absolutely.
I think for a while, I think
Absolutely.
a lot of our 20s was spent like just in silence.
No,
and just kind of dealing with
and
stuff.
just being
just like, okay, this, because also
and
think
then
about
feeling
it,
like it's something wrong with you, like something wrong with my body. That's the reason why I can't.
or just feel like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Because guess what? Nobody ever talked to us about sex growing up.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody really had the conversation of like, this is how sex should be. You should feel pleasure. You should at some point get this out the ordeal. They all hush, right? So it's like you're learning as you go.
You learning it from the music, apparently, because you're like, wait a minute, they getting theirs, I ain't getting mine. Hold on, let me get mine too.
And all that music be a lot of men be talking about how they gonna pound it out. We don't always want to be pounded out.
Baby, do not pound. I'm an auntie old.
Okay.
I don't need to be pound town all the time.
I mean, the coochie ain't an AARP, but I'm just saying.
Right, but
okay.
come on there. But no, seriously. But like you said, I think if more people have conversations and debrief after the sexual encounter, it leads to a better sex life. And my husband probably could be But as a married woman, we still debrief after certain
always
things,
should.
right? Because we like
we change,
evolve. You might like,
was that
try some
good?
new
Like,
shit. I
did
want
we
to
do that right this time? Did that work this time? Did we like that this time? Because again,
you may have heard about some shit you wanted to try. Like you just never know.
Exactly.
This came across my timeline.
Didn't work no more, right? Like you used to. I never forget what's up. My husband was doing something. I said, wait a minute now, I don't like that no more. We gotta switch this.
My knees don't do that no
Right,
more.
we gotta switch. We throwing that out the box for right now. Let's enter this one into it, right? And then later on down the line, we probably gonna throw that back
in the box
and put that one back in.
Reverse.
Your body changes.
Your body changes. Exactly.
And what you need changes. So it's like, no, have the hard conversations. Like they don't even gotta be that hard.
And if you think about it too, it's like, and again, even if you just bouncing it back to like, and I also want to make a quick clarification because we've been saying hip hop. I think it's more rap culture.
Rap culture.
Fair enough.
I think it's more rap culture than it's more hip hop culture. But but in that genre, I think that is why it's also hard for some men to listen to female rap and listen to the Megs and the Cardis and the Lil Kims and the Foxy
That's
Browns.
so interesting too, how like a man listening to it might feel a little dehumanized, but we listen to their music all day, bitches and hoes and shit, and probably say the lyrics along with it, and like don't feel no type of way about it. You just go around and realize it's just the music.
Because we know how to separate shit.
It's just the music.
And sometimes I do be like, damn, did she have to be a bitch?
That's a little bit harsh.
Like, there. But I'ma still listen.
Yeah. But
do y'all ever feel that way when y'all be listening to that female rap?
What, like whoa there?
Like whoa there.
Yeah, I do.
So some of it, yeah.
But
I'm like, okay,
some of it.
But I'm
a little raunchy.
Yeah, some of it. Like I don't listen to Suki. I ain't gonna say I don't listen to all of them. I just support them. Like y'all do what you want to do. I ain't gonna listen to all of it.
When we listen to, outside of Cardi B saying what she say about
I don't know.
It's in that song though, but it's along the lines of like, if he ain't got no good D, then he can't F with her pretty much. That's probably one of the very few times I've actually heard a woman say something like that. Mm-hmm. In my mind, personally, to me, we always listen to ourselves, except for Brenda Had a Baby. That's the only girl that had her name called inside of a doggone rap music. Yeah. Other than that, it's been this bitch P is good, this hoe, this, all of that. Mm-hmm. So when I listen to a female rap, it's more so them talking about their bodies than them talking about a male's body.
It really is, yeah.
So to a certain extent, I can't say that I listen with the same set of ears because I don't hear them. It's really more empowering.
You don't really hear them degrading.
No, that sexual
in that way.
It's just that way. It's just the whole.
It's usually just
have some good shit. Have some good penis,
level.
or come with some bread.
Right.
Bro, ain't fucking with no broke ass niggas.
Exactly. I mean,
you ain't wrong.
And if she's rich, she can say that. I'm just saying.
At this point, she can say she is rich. Exactly.
She rich. She can say that.
She can say whatever she wants to say. Her music.
She right.
I don't know. As far as gender roles, though, but I think it ties into just generally just women just being successful in that in itself and just feeling empowered more by the music, and so. I don't think that it really affects gender roles like that, but I do think women are a little bit more in their masculine era than we were before, just off that independence and just, I got it and I'm going to figure it out, do it myself type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think women are more in their masculine era than we were before. I just think it's more publicized. If we really think about it.
I think it just looks masculine.
Yeah, I just, because we have social media. And so everything is put out there at all times. I know my entire family is mostly women on my mother's side. We started getting men at some point. And like they've always had this like masculine energy, right? Because it's just women. They all got to get shit done, whatever. But without me telling y'all that, y'all wouldn't know that about them, right? So it's like, I just think it's more publicized and more talked about more versus, and more accepting at this point.
When I say masculine, I think of the lack of emotional connection aspect of it. Not necessarily like the independence piece of it, but like women these days, they can have sex and not really give a shit about emotional connection. Where before, I feel like we did prioritize connection and things like that.
That's because it was taboo for women to just have sex.
Just have sex for pleasure. Now I feel like a woman could step out just based on pleasure, and it's not my coworker, worked me emotionally and I cheated. Oops, my bad. It was just like, no, that nigga was attractive and I did it. Oops, my bad. Like
it ain't even a oops, my bad.
I mean, sometimes it's not.
Right.
Sometimes it's not even that. But
I
I think women are just in a different emotional capacity where we don't have the same sensitivity that we would have had, like guilt or remorse or like shame in diversifying our dating pool.
I mean, you get canceled for slut shaming now.
Yeah, I was gonna say slut like hoe is life now. Like back then, it would have been like you would have kept John a secret.
But that's why I said I don't think, and we can agree to disagree, and that's perfectly fine. I don't think that it wasn't happening then. I just think because it's now on the mainstream.
Oh, you mean the hoes was down low?
It's always been there. We just now see it in the forefront and glorify it. Because it's like, well, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been living like this internally for so long, or I've been like wanting to, but now I have hella motherfuckers like say, let's do it. Yeah. Why the fuck not do it?
Exactly.
That's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, because trust me, y'all grandmas got their get back.
That part. Oh, yeah. That fucking part.
Your grandmas got their
I know
get back
hella older people. I
ain't gonna get started on my mama. My mama
who was out here in these streets back in the day, but y'all wouldn't have known about it.
Your granddad was at Miss Shirley and grandma was at Mr. Charles.
That part.
Was out here.
He over there next door. She over here next door.
Exactly.
And they met her back home. And guess what?
It's shit like that makes me think like monogamy is not for everybody realistically.
Because it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And that's okay. Shit. Get out how you live.
Exactly.
Baby.
Like once we come to that conclusion, everybody can just kind of figure out what they want to do and stop trying to hide and shit.
That part, that's the part that still hasn't been like yet normalized amongst mainstream media, that it is okay. Let people do what the fuck they want to do in their relationships, they marriages, as long as everybody consenting
adults.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's just about for me. Just respect. If that's the respect what they want to do.
Right, that part.
Like just
consenting. Keyword consenting. So even if a woman is provocative, she still has to be consenting adult.
Exactly.
Just because she's provocative is not consent. I just need
that part. Because you will go to jail. That doesn't
give you right to someone's bodies just because they embrace their body.
Like Meg said, my body, my choice.
Exactly.
Well, just go to jail.
Or go to hell because you might get shot playing with the right one.
Right.
Play with the right one. Play with the right one.
Right one?
Yeah, then you're going to feel a different type of fire.
Oh, not a different type of fire. Okay. What else y'all got for the people?
I don't know. I embrace this young culture. I'm curious to see the direction it goes in, to be honest. But
I definitely embrace the young culture. I enjoy it. It's because it's just so funny to watch them like do their thing.
It really is.
It's like I would have never. But I love that for you.
I do.
I love that you're saying
you the man in their relationship and he okay with that, right? Based on whatever lyrics y'all done heard. I love that. Be free.
Exactly.
Stand in your truth.
I would say this when it comes to like lyrics in general, and this is what all type of music. Just let me listen to the beat. The moment I start listening to the lyrics directly,
half the time it just be for the beat.
It's literally for the beat. Because the moment I start listening to the lyrics, I'd be like, what is this? More so, honestly, sadly to say, more so these like up and coming like TikTok artists that come out the blue.
I don't know none of their rap names.
Their songs are just words with good beats. Like it's no.
I don't know nothing about it.
But I'm here for it. You know, whatever you do.
But no, like
exactly.
I don't know. I don't know the people. I like the way your body right. That's Kehlani. That's not Kehlani. It's the name. The name of the song is Kehlani, but I don't know who the artist is.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know who the artist name is, but I get what you said.
So that's not Kehlani's song.
No,
they just named the song after.
Yeah. And then she
auntie showing your auntie is showing.
Went viral?
Clearly,
that's definitely an auntie moment.
I think she hopped on it once it went like viral.
She did a remix.
She did a remix.
Okay, because maybe I heard the remix. Because I'm like,
when it went viral, it was just him.
It was
yeah.
It's a man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, whoever you are. I'm sorry.
Auntie moment. It's a man.
All this. Are you serious? The song, the person who wrote the song.
Yeah. It got lights and everything.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Whoever ain't gonna catch.
Anyway, guys.
Whatever.
Because I like that little song. I
Right. I just don't be remembering their names.
Well, with that being said, we hope y'all enjoy this good old conversation in my auntie moment because
It's
now
okay,
I gotta
TT.
go on TikTok.
It's okay, TT.
It is okay. It is.
It's a
okay.
thing. I'm the youngest on this couch.
Exactly.
That's what when you was like, it's not Kalani, I was like,
That's
bitch.
Exactly. She's the baby on the couch.
I can't believe that. Oh
Believe
my gosh. Okay, whatever. Well, we enjoyed y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Follow us on all social media platforms. Y'all know what it is at Why Me Please Podcast. And as always, we're not the podcast for tea, so why me please?
I ain't got no glass.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, man.